We timed it perfectly, meet at the dock at 9 o'clock, very easy day. We've already got the chum, we've already got the rods rigged, we've already got everything. Let's just ease out here, get to know Mark Merrill from Family First, go back here and see if we can find him a couple sharks.
Here he goes, set it, jam it, jam it, jam it.
All right, I like that sound.
This is a much larger one, boys. Tiger, 100%. 100% tiger shark, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Oh, he ate it. He ate it. He ate it. Nice, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought you said you had to...
Got him, relax.
Oh, dude, he just ripped my boat off. Oh, awesome. Look at that big boy. Woo.
The Hawks Cay Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Tom Rowland and Captain Rich Tudor.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
This is Marky.
Marky, nice to meet you. I'm Tom.
Hey, Tom. Mark Merrill.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. You guys ready to do a little fishing?
Ready to go?
All right,
Good hanging
let's
out
go,
with you guys
man.
today.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Awesome.
It's a little windy, but we might be able to find something.
You
to do.
promised a lot of fish, right?
Yeah, well,
No.
we promise a good time.
That's great. Looking
Promise a
forward
good
to it.
time.
That's what's important.
So that was a great opportunity to get to go fishing with Mark Merrill and his son there. That was a really cool day.
Yeah, I had never met him, and you had told me about Mark and what he does, and I was already familiar with one of his organizations, the Family First, but not all. I didn't know about so much of what he does, and I'm on the All Pro Dad mailing list, and I get their emails all the time. And All Pro Dad, I guess, is an organization that really their philosophy is to try to give people tools to be better dads. And I can say that I've gotten some really good advice from those emails. I just think it's fantastic. So it was really great to get to know him. I thought he was a really nice guy. I enjoyed Marky and his son.
And I thought you'd enjoy him. We, I guess it was about 6-7 years ago, Sheldon Suga, the managing director of Hawks Cay, had sent me the link to the All Pro Dad organization. And it's just a daily email, from a father that's been through it and the struggles and just hearing that. And just as I've got advice from you, this email, gave me some good practical advice that helped me to, be a dad.
So what are we going after today?
I think what we'll do for starters is look for some sharks. Whether it's windy like this, sometimes the shark fishing can be really good. Good time of year for that too.
Sounds awesome.
You guys ever done any shark fishing before?
Done a little bit.
Yes, sir. What have you caught?
Are they black tip or
Caught
were
some
they?
black tips, lemon sharks.
Nice. Where was that down?
So it's really good to get out there and fish with Mark for the day with his son and get to know him and see that he's got some real passion behind what he's doing. And that made me even more of a fan of the organization.
All Pro Dad is a program of Family First, and Family First is a national nonprofit organization, and we have 3 programs. You mentioned All Pro Dad, and then we have iMom, which is for mothers, imom.com, and then we have Family Minute, which is a little national radio feature.
Right,
that
I've
I
heard
do.
that too.
Yeah, so those are the 3 programs that we do, and ultimately what we want to do is bring marriage and parenting, relational truth to people to help them love their families well.
Right. This time of the year, it's a great opportunity to get out there and fish for all kinds of stuff. We did have some weather that had come in, and it's been very, very windy for a long time. So there were many types of fishing we'd like to do. One of the ones that we were pretty sure we could get some good action was sharks, and so we just headed on the other side of these bridges right here behind Hawks Cay out into the Channel Key banks out there. And you had been dolphin fishing recently, so we had some dolphin carcasses ready to go. Easy peasy, don't have to catch bait.
Yeah.
We had the perfect tide. What we want is the biggest tide, pushing the most water, so that we can move this chum line in the largest area to bring in as many sharks as possible.
So tell me, what kind of shark are we seeing out there right now?
What we saw there, that first one was a lemon shark. Those are probably one of our most common is the lemons. And they get anywhere from 50 pounders and then sometimes up to 200 pounders in here.
And this tide's just slowly moving right now, so that's why it's got to be right in the right spot. And then as it starts to move faster and faster, it'll disperse that scent further and further, get more and more of the sharks in. Yeah, that'll work perfect. That's perfect right there. All right, so now we just kind of wait a little bit And the first one that we see might come in low, but as we keep chumming and get them more and more excited, we'll see them right up on the surface.
I'm pretty sure that's a tiger, dude.
Reel down, reel down, reel down.
Wait, stop, wait. Now reel
down
Set
hard.
it, set it. I'm 90% sure that's a tiger.
Let's go after him right now.
The Hawks K Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Hawks K, the only key you'll need. By Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. By Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Quantum Rods and Reels, fishing at a quantum level. And by Costa, Power Pole, and Key Largo.
Right now, we've got these huge tides. If you look at a tide chart, some of the days look like this. These days start to look like this, what the people call a hill tide or a big tide or the biggest tide of the year. It's coming right now. So we timed it perfectly. Meet at the dock at 9 o'clock, very easy day. Meet at 9 o'clock. We've already got the chum, we've already got the rods rigged, we've already got everything. Let's just ease out here, get to know Mark and Marky a little bit, go back here and see if we can find them a couple sharks.
You know, when it's windy, that's a disadvantage for a lot of fish. When it's windy, that can be an advantage for sharks.
Yeah.
It's spreading the chum, they seem to be aggressive, and luckily we had a sunny day, there was hardly a cloud in the sky, the visibility was great. We got out to the shallow banks there, and I love to be able to not just shark fish, you know, and they had done some shark fishing before, but it was in deeper water, and I was like, this is gonna be different, you're gonna like this. And getting it set up in that shallow water, just putting the power poles down right on the edge of those flats, and this is where it goes from, you know, 8-10 feet and just right up to a shallow bank that drops off very quickly. And these big long strip banks, the sharks tend to get up on them and just kind of cruise right down that bank. I also knew it was a good spot for barracudas, so barracudas are fun to catch, they're also good shark bait, and we got to do a little bit of everything.
Barracuda. There were 2 or 3 more with that guy.
Good. Marky looks like he's fought a fish or two.
Yeah, he's
Nice
done it.
job.
All right, hold
Way
it
to
down.
go. Looking good. We got some more chum.
That's exactly right.
Barracudas are good fun to catch too. These are nice sized ones.
They got those razor sharp teeth, don't they?
These are my boys' favorite fish to catch.
They like them. They find
And it is just, you know, the most beautiful day ever. We can see pretty much any fish that's out there. And we've got you and Marky up on the front deck with tube lures, getting some really great bites. That's the other thing about the barracuda and fishing like that, it's so visual that even if he takes off after the lure and is chasing it and takes a bite of it and misses it, which often they do.
It's exciting.
Misses it, yeah. Here he comes, bunch of them. Get him again. Come on. Take another swipe at it. There he is. All right, double
And
up.
double header. Let him eat it. Open your bail.
Let it drop right there, Marky. He'll come back for it. So, I mean, we had a lot of near misses, a lot of fish chasing after it. Catch a couple, take that opportunity to use the cuda to freshen up the chum line.
And that's really the key. Is sharks are there eating the barracudas. That's one of their food fish. You can see all the needlefish and ballyhoo behind the boat. That's what the barracudas are feeding on. And then the sharks, you know, they'll eat the barracudas. So you had the whole food chain going there. And it didn't take long before the sharks started to swim right down that bank. We could see them coming.
Yeah, he's got one right on his bait. Coming hot. It's a lemon. Here he goes. Set it. Jam it.
All right. I like that sound.
This is a much larger one, boys.
You know, just like us, the dad wants the kid to catch the fish. Kid's like, Dad, you sure? Yeah, absolutely. So Marky takes that one. After a good long fight, brings the lemon shark in. We get a chance to take a look at it. And it was cool because that was one of the ones that we said we were going to catch.
And he was well over 100 pounds, maybe pushing to closer to 200. Nice big fish.
All right, Marky.
That's a nice one, Tom.
Nice one. That's a big one. That's a big shark. You got him. Sweet.
Good job,
Wow,
Marky.
That's a nice one.
Whew.
Nicely done, Mr. Lemon.
We had those Cabo 100 reels. That's the first time I've ever used those. They have a great line capacity, filled them up with over 400 yards of 65-pound vicious braid, and we had plenty of line. So we were able to hook those big lemons, let them make long runs, but still stay on our chum, keep our power poles down, keep our chum working, and fighting those fish in. But when we hooked that blacktip, which was smaller than that lemon, he almost dumped that reel.
This is gonna be a big fish here. Look at him run.
He's screaming, man, he's screaming.
480 yards on there, 65-pound braid.
He's pulling, man. He's not stopping.
And he kept going and kept going. And then when he slowed down, we're like, okay, well, now we're good. Then he took another run. So finally we said, we got to chase him. Pulled the power poles up and had a trolling motor after him. He had almost taken 400 yards of line off that reel in no time.
What a difference in fight, huh? Oh yeah.
The blacktip is a little more of a sight feeder, a little faster shark, and we got a good opportunity to see the difference between a lemon shark and a blacktip right there.
Yeah, and not only did they pull harder and are faster, he took that super long run, and knowing this was not just a blacktip, we catch a lot of the 20 to 50-pound blacktips, but this was a big one.
Go around, tip low, 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 low.
There you go.
That shark is not stopping.
You know, 100-pound class fish that took so much line that it's hard to keep them on the tackle, but we were fortunate enough to where that one stayed on, and then by the time we chased him down, we were able to get close to him.
Nice fish. That is a strong fish. You can see the muscles just ripping in him.
Okay. We ready to let him go?
Nice, guys. Nice job. There you go. Nice job, guys.
There you go.
It's the best way, man. He's swimming
Well
off
done,
good.
man. Well done. That was a heck of a fight.
Good job, dude. Good job.
There you go.
That was fun.
Get a good workout? For 25 years, I've been involved since the very start of an organization that's a national nonprofit called Family First. And we have several programs, including Family Minute, which is our radio program, iMom, our motherhood program, and then All Pro Dad that Rich and Tom are involved in. All Pro Dad was launched in 1997, and I had an opportunity to meet up with a guy named Tony Dungy. At the time, he was head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and now an analyst for Sunday Night Football in America. And we got together at his office, met for the first time, and talked about what can we do to help dads become more involved in their kids' lives and be all-pro dads. And so he really latched onto it. We decided we would do an event at the Buccaneers training camp at the time, and we thought, let's do it for dads and kids and have them come out and just enjoy an evening and watching the Bucs practice, and we'll have the coaches talk to them about being a dad. And so we had this event expecting just a few people, and we had over 4,000 dads and kids that showed up, and we decided this could be something. And so we started it from there, and we did events across the nation with about 19 NFL teams over the years, and we've done 80 of these events with NFL teams in their stadiums. And so All Pro Dad was launched, and we expanded with a resource-rich website. And then we also have a program in public schools and private schools across the nation called All Pro Dad's Days. Rich had been receiving, as well as Tom, our All Pro Dad Play of the Day, which is a daily email just chock full of really great advice and tips for dad that they can implement with their kids that day. And so they started getting that. They contacted us and thought, wouldn't it be neat to do something together where we can talk about fishing and talking about being a dad and the importance of dads being involved in their kids' lives. And so we got together and we talked about it and said, you know what, let's do that, because there's such a huge connection between the great outdoors and fishing and hunting and dads being involved in their kids' lives. And so here we are today.
That's a tiger. That's a tiger.
Open my bail or close?
Go ahead and reel a little bit. I think he's got
it in
your
his
bait in his mouth. He's coming back to get it. He's coming back to get it.
I'm pretty sure that's a tiger, dude.
Reel down, reel down, reel down,
Wait,
reel
stop,
down
stop,
hard,
wait,
reel
wait,
down
wait,
hard,
no,
reel down hard, reel down hard.
Set it. I'm 90% sure that's a tiger.
Let's go after him right now.
Do I need to hook him anymore?
Set it,
Good.
yes.
You're doing great.
Jam it a couple times. There you go. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 90% sure it's a tiger. Just the way he's waking, the way he was acting. I've only caught one other tiger in my life. What are you thinking? Do you think it's a tiger?
I don't know, it looks different, for sure.
All right, let's go after it.
The tiger shark is my white whale. So hopefully, if this is it, this will be awesome. Fishing guides everywhere make their living by seeing into the water. And here in the Florida Keys, where the water is super clear and we do a tremendous amount of sight fishing, the better you're able to see into the water, the more fish you're going to catch for yourself or your customers. There are a lot of tricks and techniques that we've developed over the years to be able to have an edge and see better into the water. One is to put a cooler up on the front deck and get elevation. Another is definitely wear a hat, block out all the light coming from above, and have a great pair of polarized sunglasses that really fit you well. You want to try to get the glasses so that they fit well under the hat and you're blocking out all the light coming from above, but you're also getting all of this light coming in, even on a pair of sunglasses that fits you really well. We used to try to put side shields and make little pieces of material that would block out the light on the side, but that's no longer really necessary because there's another product called the Buff. And we use this buff mostly for sun protection. You know, we're looking down sun when we're fishing and sight fishing, we're looking down sun, so the back of your neck is just getting blasted by the sun. And over a career of 15 or 20 years, the back of your neck, even with putting sunscreen on every single day, it takes a beating. So this buff is a great deal to protect the back of your neck and your face, but it also has another application. When I put these sunglasses on and I'm getting this light coming in the side, if I cover up with the buff and I pull this all the way up to the bottom of the sunglasses, I can immediately see, even in here, I can see better through the water because I'm blocking out all of the light coming out. So I'm looking only through my sunglasses and polarized light. So elevation, blocking out all the light, and wearing something like a buff is going to be the best way for you to be able to see into the water. There's 3 fish coming right across this flat, and a big shark coming on the outside of the bank, coming hot.
The Hawks Cay Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Yeti, built for the wild. By Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. True Flies, life off the chart. Vicious, get vicious. Motor Guide, accuracy matters. And by the Florida Keys and Key West, Buff, Frayville, and Live Water Sports.
You want to see more saltwater experience? Go to saltwaterexperience.com for exclusive web content. We've got how-to videos, behind-the-scenes footage, and things you've never seen on TV. Go to saltwaterexperience.com now.
It is a big one, and it could possibly be a different species that we don't see very often.
A tiger?
Yeah.
This could be a first for us.
Yeah, I've spent many days, if that's what this is, I've spent many days trying to catch one of these things, no luck.
That'd be pretty cool, man. If it's a tiger, we've never.
That's pretty cool, whatever it is. You know, for me, I have caught one tiger shark. It was in the Gulf of Mexico on a deep wreck. This was the first time that I've seen them on the flats come in like that. So I was really excited. I didn't want to say,
well, it wasn't
100%
definitive.
tiger shark.
I knew something was different. You knew something was different. It looked a little different, but we'd been there before. I'd said it a few times where I thought there was a tiger when we were trying to catch them. You know, oh, that's a tiger. Oh, no, not a tiger. Oh, not a lemon. So I didn't have a lot of experience, but I did remember that dorsal fin and that tail and that square head and the way it was acting. It was just you know, ferocious. It was coming in there. It was going to eat whatever we had. And I said, you know, 90% I think it's a tiger, but I didn't want to get our hopes up.
It's a tiger, 100%.
It's a tiger.
100%
Yes.
tiger shark, man. That's awesome.
Yes.
How cool is that? First
Yes.
one we've ever.
Tiger shark.
Wow.
That is so cool, man. We have tried
follow
and
them
tried
around.
and tried and tried and tried to catch these things. You could see the distinctive markings where there's no other shark that looks like that. It was 100%. man, we're giving each other high
Tiger
fives
shark.
and everything, because it was just one of those things where literally the last thing I expected on this day. That is so cool. That is unexpected. I did not expect to see that.
When was the last time you saw a tiger shark out here?
This is only the third one I've ever seen in my whole life. And the only other one I ever caught was right out here.
It was awesome to get to share that with Mark. You know, he did a great job fighting that fish. I mean, that was a big fish on a pretty light rod.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it did not give up easily. He fought it. We had to chase it. And it was one of those things where he kept getting it close to the boat, and we wanted to get a good picture of it. And you know, you get the leader for a second, and then he'd take another run. And, you know, that was a long fight.
Tiger shark. Woo! Yes. A tiger shark. Not what I expected to see today.
Good job, Mark. Congratulations, man.
Wow.
You know, the thing that sticks out to me is just the stripes, the coloration. I mean, you know, it didn't look like, you know, just stripes, but it was just those dots, and just totally unique, totally different. They're so rare down here, especially to catch one with Mark and Marky on the boat. You know, what a unique day, something we'll never forget, something they'll never forget. Yep. And I think it's going to be an opportunity for us to do more with those guys, more with their organization. Our mission of getting kids out fishing, spending quality time on the boat with them, that just, you know, lines up perfectly with their mission. So hopefully we can do it again.
That's awesome, man. Nice job. Congratulations.
Way to go.
That was a good fight. Look at those stripes and stuff.
We went 15 rounds. 15 rounds.
I didn't realize they'd be so slimy. We'll figure it out afterwards.
There he goes. Hook out.
Yeah, that's a
All right.
fighter, man.
Here we go. Everybody ready to say goodbye?
Let us let you go, man. Go back. Back into the wild. There we go.
Bye-bye, Mr. Tiger Shark.
Nice.
Way to go. How about that, guys?
Tiger.
Nice job,
Not what I
Mark. That was
expected.
cool.
Not what I expected. There he goes, black
thank
as
you,
night.
guys.
Look at him going there.
Tiger Shark.